Ember walking out of the hallucinatory see Ember. She's sitting on the ground, surrounded by demons, shooting and scrolling bubble. Looks like he's being beaten. Why are you doing this to him? You're hurting. Dude, the woman is defending a demon. Hey, little ragamuffin, we'll beat you two up. We'll beat you up too. Who are you anyway? I'm just a more weak and silly compared to you. I'm a mayfly. One minute I'm here, the next I'm gone, but you better listen to what I tell you because I've lived more than you have. Amber, you're only 100 years old. By demon standards, you were born yesterday. How would you have lived a life than they have? But it's true, I'm not lying. It's quite easy to prove. That's of all the riddles. What do you mean you live more than us? Very simple. I haven't lived very long, but I have friends. Those I can protect. Those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you, beating, biting, fearing, hating each other, are you really happy? If you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot, but you've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Ah, it's mortal brats, slump of meat is going to preach to us. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like you. Poor thing, you are so hurt and scared all the time you feel a bit better for a while when you torture others and forget about your suffering, but is that really happiness? Are you crazy or something? Amber, this him is wounded. Words are all well and good, but let's help him. Oh, you're right, how embarrassing. There. Amber whispers a spell and the demon's wounds heal. The boy jumps up and runs away from Amber and the demons who are beating him. Screw you, you're nothing. Of course you don't. I helped you for no reason, just because I wanted to. I hope you will be alright. Not for no reason, stupid. No one does anything without a reason. She's a witch, probably wants to sell us something. It's magic potion or herbs. Come on, show us. What do you have? What? No, I'm not selling anything. Just wanted to tell you how much you're missing. I mean, you're freer than anyone in the world. But you use this freedom to make life miserable for yourself and everyone else. Just think how much happier you could be. Ember keeps preaching, the demons listen, occasionally interrupting the girl with laughter and obscene jokes. Finally, they grow bored and walk away. They left. Do you think they understood anything? If anyone in the world can convince a demon to repent, it's you. Thank you, but it's not about me. There is kindness in every creature, even in demons. They just forgot about it for some reason. You know, I was thinking, I tried sending prayers to demon lords, and I tried talking to demons in the street. One of the demon lords lives right here in the city, Nocticula, right? I've tried to talk to her, not through prayer, but in person. We're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please take me with you. I'm sure if we meet face to face like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You take me to her, promise? My companion Amber would like to speak with you. Amber? So it's her then. We'll approach. Cocking an eyebrow, Nauticula looks down on her. I've heard you blating your pathetic prayers at me. You have some nerve, addressing me with such nonsense. Did you think I would simply repent? Announce my status as Demon Lord? You have any idea what I had to do to acquire it? Wait, what is this? Tears are rolling down Amber's cheeks as she sniffles noisily. She presses her maimed hands against her heart as she stares up to Nauticula. Fragile form shudders from weeping. Arila wrinkles her nose in disdain. I never brought this simpleton here. This is an Alishneer, not an Erosian. We don't give alms here. Nauticula throws a disgusted look at the crying girl. Shh, I can't stand these noises. You think you're the first to try to move me with a display of tears? It only makes me angry. If you wish to speak, then wipe your nose and speak clearly. Amber wipes her face with her sleeve. I know what you had to do to others and to yourself. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Well, I could ease your pain somehow, calm your sorrows. Um, Number two, she believes that deep down everyone's good, even creatures that are evil by nature. I don't know what nature is, and don't care a whit about cosmic good and evil. They are but labels taught by philosophers. I know what power is, pleasure, desire. All this childish babble merely amuses me, nothing more. So where were we? My pain, my sorrows? Nonsense are you talking? Don't tell me you pity me. You're taking a trembling breath. Amber wipes her tears streaming down her face. I'm so sorry. You're the most miserable soul I've ever seen. I've seen people burned alive, people being devoured by monsters, who burying their children. They were in pain, so much pain. I haven't seen anyone in as much pain as you. What is this saccharine drivel? I don't even know of me, Nat. I've seen your city. You were the one who built it. It is the way you wanted it to be. It holds all of your dreams, all of your hearts. And everyone in the city is suffering everywhere, all the time, every minute. All who live here are hurting and scared. These are its citizens. How miserable must its ruler feel? Particular lip curls in distance. This is what you brought her to me for? Isn't this infantile sniveling is worthy of my attention? I've seen the truth of her wisdom more than once. Perhaps it would benefit you to listen to her as well. As if I haven't seen enough sanctimonious bores in my life. Stares Ember straight in the face. So what do you suggest I do, preacher? Beg the good gods' forgiveness? Devote myself to serving a sword-swinging upstart perchance? With that old crone, the moon? No, no. Gods can't help anyone. They're just like us mortals. Silly, frightened, clueless. You're almost a goddess yourself. You know better than anyone that no one can save you, no one except you. Save me? From what exactly? From yourself. From what you've done to yourself, from the city you've imprisoned yourself in. Listen! His voice screams desperately. You are a queen! But you're the queen of pain and filth! Your realm is a realm of your own suffering. You're almost a goddess. You can do anything you want. So why won't you make yourself happy? You could become the Redeemer Queen. Tilting her head back, Nocticula explodes with wild laughter. Her body is shaking and she doubles over, slapping her thighs with her palms. When she's finally done laughing, she catches breath. The Redeemer Queen, that's new. Never in all my years have I heard anything like that. Woo! She wipes the tears from her eyes. Oh, child, enough joking, get out of my sight, or I'm afraid I might decide to keep you here forever as my fool. While giving Articuno one last smile, Ember ducks behind your back. You hear her whispering, do you think she took my words to heart? Probably. Or who knows? Or doubt it. I still hope she did, though. Don't you get out? Don't want to hear your squeaky voice again.
I see them. Look, there they are. A demon, a Toyo is there, too, standing right in front of him. She doesn't seem scared at all. Bring them to me. Lord Baphomet will be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates. Yaz almighty Tasgarod, did you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now, not gods, not people, not even your weak little preacher. These poor Templars continue to serve Baphomet. They do so many terrible things and don't understand they can stop at any time. They still don't understand even when people who manage to mend their ways are standing right in front of them. They must be very stupid. Let's go over there, Malam. Hurry. The redeemed knights can't hold out for long. They need our help, and these stupid Templars, how can I make them see they're wrong? You still hope to persuade the Templars to repent? I don't want anyone to die. Each time we have to kill someone, it's not a victory but a defeat. We lost someone who could have become our friend. I know this is a war, and killing is part of war, but I'll save every person I can. There's a warm glow in Ember's eyes. She radiates goodness, but also such steadfastness that it's clear few people will find the words to contradict her. Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove to the master that you are worthy of serving him. Hold on, redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Toil. Turtle. Ember taught us to win despite fear and despair. The situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up. Run away. Dude. So strong right now. What the fuck? Lunchtime. Let's dine on mortal flesh. Oh, hello. With a carefree smile, Ember waves at the demons. I remember you. We met in the Purple City. She looks at one of the demons. A frail-looking creature whose horns have been broken off. How are your wounds? All healed up? It's that lunatic from Oceaneer. Remember that crazy mortal who preached to us? Yeah, it's her, right? You know what? Go ahead and slit my throat, eat me, do whatever, but I'm not gonna kill her. Come and join our side. Let us put an end to this war together. That's right, demons, mortals, we can all be friends. The warrior's face reflects her inner struggle. With a deep breath, she finds enough strength to smile, demonstrate. That's true! Reject evil and we'll accept you as our friends. Look at me, I am a succubus, but I've managed to save myself from the corruption of the abyss. You can do it too. She's right, you know. What's the point of all this never-ending slaughter? Keep fighting the whole world if you want, but I'm done. Screw this invasion, screw the Woodwind, and screw Baphomet twice over. Are you crazy? I'm gonna make you wish you never said that. Go on then, kill me. Life in the abyss is no life at all. The girl was right. Better to live 5 minutes among mortals than return there with you, scum. Peace with mortals, down with Baphomet. Friends, thank you. We won't let anyone hurt you. Thank you, little preacher, for opening our eyes. The demon turns to his former allies and bares his teeth. Well, who wants to be the first to attack the demon crusader? What? I think I gained an army. Dude, Ember is bringing people to our side. Stop! The elf sonor's voice echoes over the battlefield. All present, crusaders, templars, even demons, lured their weapons and turned to her in surprise. Listen to me! I was born the year this war began. I knew nothing about it, but my father told me that good people were going on a crusade to save the world from demons, so we went too. Then my father died, but it wasn't demons who killed him. He was killed by some good knights who thought we were cultists. Stupid, right? Ember laughs, but tears roll down her cheeks. Since then, I've watched it for many years. Good people die stupidly in this stupid war. They die from disease, from hunger, from weapons. They kill each other because demons order them to. Or out of suspicion or out of fear. Meanwhile, demons keep coming here from the abyss. And what do they get? A scrap of a wasteland and then a quick death at the end of a crusader's sword? The Woodwind has brought no good to anyone. Not the crusaders, not the cultists, not the demons. So let's close it all together and finally end this war. Don't listen to this mortal fool. Bring me her head. We don't have to fight demon. Repent and come to our side. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, does anyone need me to repeat my orders? I'll devour the soul of anyone who dares raise a weapon against me, and I'll start with the traitors. I no longer serve you, curse you and your Baphomet. Down with Baphomet, down with the Templars. If we die today, we die as crusaders. I will devour your bodies and souls, and I'll start with this little piece of fluff. Nocticula, get your paws off her, you scaly filth! Emerging out of nowhere, Nocticula moves a finger, and the demon starts writhing in pain. She glances around the battlefield with interest. So, what do we have here? The preaching of barefoot little beggars stops the battle, makes sinners repent, and turns demons to the side of good. How very interesting. I confess, girls, your words failed to impress me, Elushneer, but your deeds, they are intriguing. The demon lord glances at the redeemed demons. Hey, you rebels! What does this mean? Do you fear this tiny mortal more than Baphomet, the Scurry, and all the other demons of the abyss who will be displeased by your betrayal? No, Lady in Shadow. As the demon is quiet but firm. We are not afraid of her or them. They are no longer afraid of anything. We've been afraid our entire lives, but this mortal girl has healed our fear. Kill us if you want, but we will no longer follow anyone's orders. The demon frowns, expecting a punishment that never comes. Like, Nocticula looks at you thoughtfully. It's not often I come across things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to explain what the girl thinks she's doing? She already explained everything to you. Remember what she said to you the last time you met? I recall a great deal of crying and sniffling, with some incoherent rambling between the sobs. But what exactly was that supposed to explain to me? You there, child. What is this all supposed to mean? This fucking Nocticula here. How do you make these hardened scoundrels, these blasphemers and murderers with blood dripping from their hands repent? What makes even demons who have scarcely crawled out of the abyss take your side? The Redeemer Queen! Hello! Thank you for protecting me. Ember smiles and waves at Nocticula, recoils. Why? Oh, recoils! Why are you asking? You already know the answer. You're just afraid to accept it. Don't be afraid. What nonsense. First, don't you dare call me by that idiotic nickname. Second, I'm afraid of nothing. Third, please do not think of me as your personal bodyguard from now on. The only reason I didn't allow him to burn you was because I wanted to understand what's going on here, and interrogating a pile of ashes would be a trifle inconvenient. You don't seriously think your sickly sweet whining would make me relinquish my demon lord's throne, do you? You already know the answer, Redeeming Queen. I see you are not the same as you were in the Purple City. You have changed. In the name of all that is unholy, the demoness rolls her eyes. What was I thinking? What kind of answers could I expect from this feeble-minded creature? Nocticula, why did you come here? No, so that's your new title, the Redeemer Queen? The next person who calls me that risks becoming acquainted with my collection of torture implements. Nocticula, why did you come here? I ask myself the same question. I think I wanted to understand why hardened murderers and bloodthirsty demons suddenly started eating out of this insane beggar's hand. But what's the use in trying to understand the ravings of a lunatic? The only reward for my curiosity was a headache. How did you know what was going on here? I have eyes everywhere, and I keep a close watch on you and your gang. I knew it! You sent your friends to look after me and keep me from harm. I had a feeling they were protecting me. Protect you? Who do you think you are, you mortal idiot? If you want, go ahead and jump off this cliff head first. I won't lift a finger to save you. But you have already saved me, just now. For the first and last time in your short, meaningless life. Since you're already here, perhaps you could help us with the battle? As if, dear own fighting. Contempt to snort, Nocticula disappears. Ember happily claps her hands. Good queen! She pretends not to understand, but she understands everything. The girl's laughter is interrupted by the growl of the demon who has finally recovered. Looks like everyone's brains have already been melted. Doesn't matter. I alone am strong enough to devour you all. Glory to Baphomet's death to mortals. Okay, so let's fucking go. Dude, Ember the Preacher.
It out so strangely. We've killed many people. We've saved many people. These knights came here to kill each other, but instead, they became friends. Everyone is praising me, but I know I did nothing special. I just reminded them of something they already knew.
10,000 experience.
Demons. Back in the Purple City, they laughed at my words, but I saw they were listening. I believed they would one day remember my words and understand them. And it happened. If humans can stop being evil, so can demons. Even demon lords like the Redeemer Queen.
The Redeemer Queen? So you think Nocticula is now on the path of good?
Of course. She is very proud. She'd never say it out loud. But I see that she has changed. You know, I pray to the demon lords every day and ask them to come to their senses. Dascari and Baphomet don't listen to me, but she's different. I know she hears everything. Maybe one day, not soon, but one day, she will get out of the abyss.
Dude, I'm getting touched by all of this, seriously. What will happen to the Redeemer brother next?
Their numbers will increase. They will be joined by new people who have mended their ways. Good people who still think they have been abandoned and have no choice but to be evil. They'll help each other get out of the abyss. And they'll defeat those who have chosen to stay there. The redeemed knights want me to go with them, to teach and guide them. But I'll stay where I'm needed most, with you. These good knights think they need me, but they managed even when they believed I was dead. My words have shown them the right path, and that's good. Now they can save each other and themselves without me.
Please explain this to me. How did you manage to get an entire squad of cultists to repent?
They weren't really cultists. They were good people who just got confused and started to think they were cultists. I just reminded them who they really are.
Well, another battle is behind us. It's time to prepare for the ones ahead.
What do you think? About me? About these knights? About everything that's happened?
They are right to call you Saint Ember and Ember the Righteous.
Now you're saying that too. But I know I'm entirely ordinary. You've always been there for me. When I was scared and when I was doubtful, you supported me. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be long dead. Thank you.
The victory over the Wood Wound changed many things, not just Gangulari, but in the Midnight Isles as well. Nocticula spent many days pondering the words of a certain young and fearless prophet. You and Ember managed to influence Nocticula. This is great. Before long, the Lady in Shadow openly renounced her realm and named herself Redeemer Queen. Really? This revolt against her own demonic nature transformed Nocticula, severed her ties to the abyss, and brought her to Elysium. There, upon creating a realm named Midnight's Palette, the Redeemer Queen attained divine power and became the patroness of exiles. The now vacant throne was instantly seized by Shamira the Ardent Dream. However, her power could not compare to the might of the Lady in Shadow. God damn it. The Midnight Isles, which had become a tempting prize for many demons, were plunged into chaos.